Guys, what's up? It's me and Bonnie here. Yep, I got another reaction. Today is by Mr. Creepypasta. I never heard of his stories before, but it's called it's Mr. Nightmare. Sorry guys if I pronounced it wrong. 3 creepy true horror stories that happened on Christmas. Alright, let's watch, Bonnie. Alright. Arthur Maxwell, Anonymous, Ranger G. These are a lot of good names, by the way. Story 1.
Meeting my ex-girlfriend's family during the holidays was the worst weekend of my life. They lived in a different state than my ex Kaylee and I. We were on Long Island in New York. They were all the way up in Vermont. Our relationship was still kind of new, but she seemed to think it was serious enough for her parents to invite the two of us up there for Christmas. Kaylee had a really small family, so apparently it would be just the two of us, her brother, and her parents. Pulling up to the house was a pleasant surprise. The house was beautiful, and it stood on a huge, well-kept property secluded from any other houses.
Okay, by the way, we can always do
As Kaylee and I got out of my truck, our parents came out to the porch to greet us. First impressions, they seemed friendly and weird. An unexplainable type of friendly. The father didn't smile, but he shook my hand, patted me on the back, and said it was great to meet me. The mother hugged me, showing a lot more emotion, but something about her face was a bit off-putting. She had a really wide smile that seemed a bit exaggerated.
Okay.
The house was as beautiful inside as it was outside. It had a wooden lodge-type atmosphere to it. A little while later, I met Katie's brother Paul, who got home from work. He was a really socially awkward dude. He had a bowl cut, and a tattoo sleeve running up his arm. We had dinner, which was awkward at certain moments, but other than that, it was kind of normal. After dinner, we watched a Christmas movie in the living room. I tried not to make eye contact, but I could tell Paul kept looking at me for extended periods of time, on a few different occasions. At one point, I finally looked back at him, and we locked eyes for like 3 seconds before he turned back to the TV. He was giving me the most judgmental stare I had ever seen, and it made me only more uncomfortable. At the end of the night, Kaylee and I were in the guest room, which had an attached bathroom. Kaylee was in the bathroom. She left her phone on the nightstand. I saw she got a text from her mom, and for some reason, feeling a bit snoopy, I got up to read it.
What?
It was not at all what I was expecting, and it changed the whole night completely. Briefly on the screen it said, "Text from mom. Do you think he suspects anything yet?" But the message quickly switched to new message. I'm guessing because she had iMessage notifications set to hide once the phone locks. I wanted to read what was said before that, but her phone had a password, unfortunately. I could actually feel my heart pumping now. Kaylee came back into the room. I kind of gave her the cold shoulder because my mind was racing. She seemed to notice. She was texting on her phone for a bit before turning out the lamp and going to sleep. I couldn't sleep, though. I was rolling around for hours wondering what that text meant, and if it was about me.
Better not be.
And what the hell was up with her brother?
True.
It was exactly 2 in the morning when I heard Kaylee get out of bed, but she was doing so very quietly. Normally I'd find this to be a kind gesture, but under the circumstances, I was finding this suspicious now.
Yeah,
I didn't move and pretended to still be asleep.
Suspicious.
I heard her come to my side of the bed and stand there for a few moments, then leaving the room and walking downstairs.
What?
Then I heard someone else walking downstairs, and then another person.
Huh?
Something was going on.
Something was
I
going
went over
on.
to the top of the stairs to listen to what was going on downstairs.
Yeah, that was.
There was a bunch of talking, but in very low voices. I walked down a few stairs quietly. The talking was coming from the dining room by the stairs.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were planning something.
Oh, no.
I heard Kaylee say something like, "When I go back up, you stand by the door." Then I heard her brother say something. But what was going on was really starting to hit me in the face.
Oh, no.
Or at least what I think was going on.
Maybe they're after him.
I went back to the room to grab my stuff and leave.
Yeah, that's
As I was grabbing the keys, I noticed something in the corner of the room.
What is it?
I turned the lamp on, which exposed Kaylee's dad sitting in a chair in the corner of the room. Blank expression on his face behind his glasses, staring at me.
Oh!
I screamed at least 4 times, "You're all crazy," as I ran to my car. I put the car in drive, practically before the car was even fully on, and floored it out of that long driveway back to the road.
Good.
I didn't stop once except for gas. And at that gas stop, I checked my phone and saw Kaylee texted me saying, "What the fuck happened?" I didn't respond. Not until later that night when I got home. I said, "I don't know what you and your sick family were planning on doing to me. I don't want to know. Don't ever contact me or come near me again, and I won't report this."
True. Yeah.
I said this only because I knew there was no proof at all of what happened, or what might have been about to happen.
Yes, you
She
do
never
that.
replied.
That is a sick family. Now they're trying to plan to attack him. That is a sick family, guys. Do not trust a weird family. Please. I mean, not your family, somebody else's family. That's very creepy and weird.
It was Christmas Eve night, 1 in the morning. I was in our den watching TV because I always like to stay up extra late on Christmas Eve. To make things more festive and cozy feeling, it was during a snowstorm. I left the window open and the backyard light on just so I could also have the view of the snow in the backyard. I was focused on the TV at the moment, but through my peripheral vision, I thought I could briefly see something in the backyard.
What the heck is that noise?
I turned to the window, but besides the falling snow, there was nothing going on out there.
You guys give me
Still,
a second.
I got up and went to the window just to...
So apparently, guys, it's just fireworks that we can hear. Alright, so let's get back.
Nothing. I sat back down on the couch, but now I was constantly checking the window to see if anything was outside. About 10 minutes later, I calmed down and forgot about it and reverted my full attention back to the movie.
Good.
Then I heard, loud and clear, the backyard gate slam shut.
Whoa!
Now I almost knew someone was back there.
Yeah.
I slid on my shoes and a jacket and went out to the backyard to check it out. There were boot marks in the snow, leading from one gate across the yard to the other gate. I was not feeling brave enough to follow them, so I went back inside.
Jeez.
As I was taking off my boots and jacket, I saw a track of wet, muddy snow on the den carpet, leading from the office to the hallway that led to the living room. That was also the way to my parents' room. First, I had to go to the office to see how they broke in. So I followed the boot marks to the office without turning on any lights to make my presence known.
Let me know in the comments.
I was expecting to see one of the windows busted open, but everything was intact. Then I realized the boot marks didn't start in this room. They ended in this room.
What? Guys, this is insane.
I slowly lifted my head up to the garage door in the corner of the room. It was open, and right under the doorway, there was someone in a winter coat, jeans, and boots, squatting down as if trying to hide, back facing me, but his head turned to look at me. I stood there with my mouth open in horror for a few seconds before I ran for it to my parents' room,
I'm gonna have a
screaming the
nightmare
whole way there. I got my dad to come out as quickly as possible, and on our way to the garage together, we heard the actual garage door opening.
Sorry. Okay.
By the time we got there, the intruder was gone.
Whew.
Realistically, we could have followed his boot marks, but who knows how far he'd gotten by that point. We found out he broke in through an unlocked living room window.
What?
Just goes to show if somebody has intentions of breaking into your house, they'll find a way, which is why you should always lock all your doors and windows.
Yes. My windows don't be locked at all. I think that's it. I think my doors do it. I'm really scared. If you want to see me lock my doors, and then alright, goodbye.